How the fuck did I get here? No fucking boundaries. I eat good. I work out. I lost weight. Baby Stress said, hold my motherfucking beer. Told me to sit the fuck down. Initially, I thought I was having an anxiety attack. Went to urgent care. My blood pressure was like 180/102. I've never had high blood pressure ever in life. And I'm like, well, how is this happening? After sitting in the waiting room waiting, I'm like, all right, bet. Next thing you know, everything is a blur. Now we're getting EKGs. Now we're at a cardiologist. Why the fuck am I at a cardiologist? I've never had a cardiologist before. I do now. Next thing you know, we had this shit. It's very ghetto and it feels stupid because some of this, I think I brought it on myself by not sticking to my boundaries, overextending, overperforming. That shit stops here. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Rych Babes, before we get to finish the rest of her video, I need to chime in. Your body and your mind will always warn you when you're neglecting yourself. That constant exhaustion, that stress weighing on your chest, that feeling like you're running on empty, babe, that's not just life being hard. It's your body begging you to slow down. Worrying about everybody else, stressing over things you cannot control, carrying the weight of the world is the fastest way to break yourself down. And if you don't start taking care of you, your body will make you stop one way or another. So today we're talking about why you need to put yourself first, how stress is going to be affecting your body, and how to stop running yourself into the ground before it's too late. All right, so let's get started. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and let's finish her story.
No fucking more. None. If you have a question, you need a contract, something needs these closings, if it's outside of my business hours, I cannot fucking help you. You know why? Because when you get sick, people don't give a fuck. They still want shit done. So just because it's an emergency for you does not make it an emergency for me. This is an emergency for me. This shit told me, bitch, you need to sit the fuck down. You need to slow down. And I've had people tell me that I'm always on my phone. Early in the morning, on my phone, sending an email, sending a text, responding to something, pause the movie. Can you rewind the movie? That shit stops here. I initially was just starting to read the book, what the fuck is that book called? The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Don't need it. I don't give a fuck. This right here says I have no more fucks. They're gone. Out of there. Out of the window. Ain't no more fucks. I have fucking none for nothing and nobody. Not for my career, not for jobs, not for no nigga, not for no fake ass friends, not for manipulating family members. I have nothing for nobody. My shoulder is dislocated. I have nothing for anything and anybody. If it does not serve me, no. If you call me to trauma dump, please be respectful if I answer to ask me if I have the mental and emotional space. Because if I've never put myself first before, this shit right here, I don't have time for this. This is a lot. This is beyond a wake-up call. And I'm in therapy. I have a male therapist. He be eating me up. And us talking about my lifestyle choices and my career and the things that I do in my business. And he's like, you got to make some changes. He's like, either you're going to get pushed or you're going to jump. I would have preferred to walk and sit down. I got pushed to pay attention to myself, pay attention to my body, pay attention to how I'm moving, pay attention to how I let people fuck with me or lack thereof fuck with me. All that shit stops here. So if anybody knew me or known me, I should say, before February, it's a new bitch. I can't. Like, I haven't been to the gym. Can't have caffeine. No supplements. I ain't doing shit. I'm just resting and working on maintaining my stress levels, my blood pressure. Never had to take blood pressure pills, but I'm on them now. Something very new to me. So everything is a fucking adjustment. And I'm accepting it and dealing with it the best way that I can. So if you don't get shit else from this video, listen to your body. Sit down before it makes you sit down. Because some people don't get a chance to get back up. And that's just that. I got a second chance and I'm able to get back up. That's my TED Talk.
Hey, Rych Babes, it's Robin Milan, and this is a Rich Girls Glow Up. So, I know how it is. We got responsibilities, we got people depending on us, we got bills, jobs, kids, toxic relationships, and a million things to worry about. And somewhere in all of that, you forget you. You wake up every day running on fumes, trying to keep up, trying to fix everything, trying to be everything for everybody until your body starts shutting down. Babes, you gotta listen. And even talking to myself here, okay? Your body will always give you warning signs. Your mind will always tell you when it's had enough. But if you ignore it, if you keep pushing through like nothing's wrong, eventually you won't have a choice but to stop. So today we're going to just talk about how to just recognize the warning signs, how stress is literally breaking you down, and of course how to finally put yourself first before it's really too late.
Can stress really make you sick? The answer is yes. Nurse Tisha here to let you know that long-term or chronic stress can lead to stress-related illnesses. Ongoing stress leads to changes in your hormones and can even lead to changes in your brain. And in severe cases, all of that wear and tear can put you at risk for heart attacks and heart failure. Here are a few other conditions that chronic stress can cause: high blood pressure, hyperglycemia or high blood sugar, inflammation, gastrointestinal symptoms like heartburn and diarrhea, and irregular menstrual cycles.
Here's why stress can kill you from a licensed psychologist. Stress doesn't just affect your mind, it impacts your whole body. It can cause headaches, digestive issues, and even muscle pain. Reducing stress with techniques like yoga, proper time management, and social support can improve your overall physical health. Your body feels what your mind experiences.
Listen, my mom died of a stress-induced aneurysm. So when people ask me, how do I have the strength to be such a happy person and be, so cool all the time amongst all the things that I have faced? When I pulled my mom's body out of that car, because I'm the one who found her, when I pulled my mom's body out of that car and I seen what stress really did, and then I processed it some years later, bro, I swear to you, I've never wanted nothing more than to just live a happy, cool, stress-free life. No matter what's going on around me, for real,
there's no point of stressing, because whether we stress or whether we don't stress, life is going to be exactly how life is supposed to be for us in that moment. And it's almost as if the more we stress over things we can't control, the more we lose control of ourselves. I went through a period of time where everything was just hitting me left and right. And my only option was for me to stress out. My only option was for me to feel depressed or feel a certain way about my reality, because it was all I was seeing at that moment. And I've learned that the more I stressed was the more that things began to become more chaotic in my life. The more I don't stress and the more that I realize that everything happens for a reason and everything's on purpose. And whatever that lesson is that we need in that moment is on purpose. It's the moment that I've realized that there's no point of stressing over things that I know I can't control, that I know is not for me to try to control anyway. So you stressing out is not going to change the trajectory of your reality in the moment. You stressing out is not going to make everything seem easier. It's going to make things feel harder. And the more that you learn to let go and the more that you learn to not stress out over things that aren't meant for you to change is the moment that you start to see change in your reality. I love y'all and I hope y'all have a good day. Bye.
All right, y'all. So this morning I wanted to have a real conversation about stress because stress almost ended my life. So I need to share this. About 4 years ago, I drove myself to the hospital because I was having a headache every day for 30 days straight, just a banging headache. After they ran several different tests, it was determined that I had a cavernous malformation in my brain, which was just a massive blood clots. Several tests were taken and the medical cause of the blood clots could not be determined. There was no cancer, there was no tumors, it was just unknown. The only determining factor that they could distinguish in my life was stress. I was going through a rough time in life, which had me angry, sad, stressed every day, all day. I could literally feel my head throbbing, and it was on the side. I would just feel it throbbing right where the blood clots were. And even after surgery, while going through a divorce and learning who I was again, whenever I became stressed out, I would still feel it throbbing in that same area. And research has shown that extended periods of stress can increase anxiety, it increases pain, it decreases the normal circulation of blood through your body, and it raises or can cause risk of developing blood clots. So I just want to really encourage anyone to eliminate stress from your life. That includes people, that includes your job, that includes family, that includes anything around you. Take care of yourself, because stress can really end your life. Stress is really a big factor in determining your well-being, and nobody is worth it. So take care of yourself.
Stress is a silent killer. And if you are chronically stressed, I need you to stop listening to the rhetoric that's telling us to manage stress. Your goal should be to eliminate chronic stress, not manage it.
Wow. So you're saying I can run, I can walk, I can drink water, I can get in the sauna, but if I'm stressed, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't did much.
man, that's crazy.
You're not dealing with the bigger issue. If you're working a job that you can't stand 40 hours a week, if you're staying in a relationship that's not mutually beneficial, if you're not talking to family and friends, if you're financial stress, if you're in spiritual warfare, like it could be in any area of your life. The thing you want to prioritize is combating the chronic stressor. As long as you're chronically stressed, everything you do behind it is going to be dogged.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy.
A 24-year-old man is now in coma because of his toxic job. Yes, you heard me right. We all knew that our toxic jobs would kill us. In this poor man's case, yeah, it almost did. So let me give you the details. So the gentleman that you see here in the intensive care unit, his name is Ryan. He's a Malaysian. He's 24 years old. Yep, he's that young. He came over to Singapore, the neighboring country, to find work. Nothing unusual. A lot of Singaporeans, we live in Malaysia. A lot of Malaysians come here to work. It's been going on for years. Now, poor Ryan initially started working as a security guard, but then decided to move into the F&B line because he wanted to apply for permanent residency. He started work at a restaurant, and unfortunately, that restaurant had a toxic work environment. His girlfriend Vivian didn't give too many details, neither did she specify what restaurant, I guess because she was afraid of backlash. But some of the details she gave was this guy had to work like for long hours. Nothing unusual perhaps in a F&B line, but I'm guessing it's long hours without a day off. Yes, this might be shocking for people who are not from Singapore, but yeah, this happens a lot in here, especially if you are not a Singaporean and let's say the company knows that you are applying for something like a permanent residency, they make use of that fact. So I guess this poor guy was literally worked to his death.
All right, lovelies, before we wrap this up, let's just go over some things. Let's talk about the warning signs first, because your body is always telling you when something is wrong. Here are some of the red flags to watch out for. You are always exhausted, even after sleeping. If you wake up just as tired as you went to sleep, that's not normal. That's a burnout. That's stress, okay? And that's telling you that something is going on. You're more irritable, anxious, or overwhelmed than usual. Small things will tick you off. You feel like you're just drowning in responsibilities. Your nervous system is just on overdrive. Your body is in constant pain, maybe. Tense headaches, back pains, stomach aches. Babe, stress doesn't just live in your mind, it lives in your body too. You cannot focus and your motivation is just gone. If you really get if your brain feels foggy and you struggle to stay on top of things, your mind is telling you that you need to rest. You feel emotionally drained by people or situations. If just hearing someone's name makes you tired, you are emotionally exhausted. Okay, we know who that person is. As soon as you hear that person, like, oh my God. Literally, you keep getting sick. Why you keep getting sick, honey? When you constantly stress, your immune system is weakened. Your body cannot fight off illnesses the same way that it actually should when you're not stressed. Also, you have no desire to do things that you usually enjoy. When stress takes over, even the things that once brought you joy feels like a chore. That is a major sign that you need to refill your own cup. And lastly, you feel disconnected from yourself. You're so busy taking care of everything and everybody else that you don't even know what you need anymore. So, babe, if any of these sound familiar, this is your wake up call. Your body and your mind are screaming for a break. The question is, are you actually going to listen? Okay, love. So I'm not here to scare you, but I'm just here to just bring the light out, okay? And this is how I'm going to help you put yourself first and protect your energy. So this is how we're going to stop letting stress and responsibility run our lives. This is what you need to do. Number one, recognize that you are just as important as everyone else. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You deserve the same love and care you give others. Next is you need to start saying no without guilt. Every yes to someone else shouldn't be a no to yourself. Stop overcommitting to things that will drain you. The next is you need to prioritize rest. Like, it's a requirement. Like, you just need to rest. And it's so funny because I said to myself, I had a breakdown the topic. I said I need to talk about rest. Like, we just need a reset and rest. So that's going to be something in the near future. So rest is definitely a requirement because it just is. Like, what? Like, sleep, rest, like, do nothing. Like, just do nothing without feeling regret. Your body needs recovery. I know for myself, every time I had an off day, or even when I took a moment away from YouTube, I still be feeling like a little guilty, like the guilt not like just kind of creep up, like, you know you're supposed to be doing something, right? You know you're supposed to be getting up. Why are you laying down? You seem like you a bum or something. Like, why are you laying down? You're supposed to be getting up, make the videos, go do some errands, go take care of these kids. Why are you laying down watching them? So when those thoughts come in my head, I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I need to rest. I need to rest. I need to rest. I do a lot already. I do a lot already. I do more than a lot of people that I know personally. I do a lot. I do a lot with, and they have either no kids or less kids than I do. I do a lot more. And I ain't just saying it because I have 5 children. I'm saying it because, baby, I'm always outside. I am always outside. We is outside. We doing this, we doing that. I don't mean outside on the corner. I mean, we always got activities going on. So yeah, I have to remind myself, girl, go to bed, go to sleep, put the phone down. So the next is do something just for you every single day, even if it's just 10 minutes of silence. Ooh, okay. Just 10 minutes of silence, a walk, a bath, or listening to some music. You just need some time for yourself. This morning, I said I will not rush to school today. What I'm going to do is we're not going to go for before care. We're going to go for the regular school hours. And I just need an extra hour to just get up. I actually meditated. I did my breathing. And, because like I said before, we're always on the go. We are always on the go. And it's like as soon as I wake up, it's like bam, bam, bam. And then soon as I lay down, I'm asleep. And I get up, it's back the same thing again. I'm like, oh my God, like I can't, and then I be trying to get up early sometimes. Some days I can't get up early, some days I can. But today I said I just wanted to slow down, and I was able to take some time to really just do some meditation and some breathing and some gratitude. It was just absolutely amazing, and the day just went a lot better. And I just took my time this time doing YouTube. Like, I usually, as soon as I drop the kids off, like boom, I'm bam, I'm coming back home, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I said no, I have personal things I need to get done first, and then I would do some videos. It's like it's some things I just need to get done, and I'm just going to take my time. So the next is to release what you can't control. Okay, I know it's that serenity prayer. I can't remember, but pretty much is, just stop worrying over the things that you cannot change. It's kind of wasting your energy, and focus on what you actually can change. God, it's somebody who got the serenity prayer. Please put it in the comments, because I don't know. But I know that it's a good prayer. I don't know where it is. But yeah, if somebody has it, if somebody know where to find it, if somebody would love to type it out, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. And please protect your peace, like your life depends on it, because it really actually does. As you can tell from those who were in this video, if something or someone is constantly draining you, cut back, set boundaries, and put yourself first. And lastly, you just really need to listen to your body and your mind. Your body is not lying to you. If you feel off, it's for a reason. Start paying attention before it forces you to stop. Babe, I promise you, the more you put yourself first, the more unstoppable you will become. I know of a woman who worked in the welfare department, and older woman, and let me tell you, anybody that has ever been in a welfare building, I'm telling you, stressed the fuck out. You got people screaming at you. You got people yelling at you. It's 1,000 people a day that you're seeing. She said she had a few strokes, and the job didn't even give a damn about her. Okay, didn't even care about her. Then one day she called me. She told me that her daughter passed away, and she was so busy at work that it was a lot. It was sad. And I felt so bad because her name. I ain't even gonna tell her name, but yeah, it was just, it's that job can really stress you out. That person, that the friendship, whatever, let it go. So if you are committed to taking better care of yourself, drop a I choose me in the comments. I choose me. And if you need a real blueprint to shifting your mindset, okay, and breaking free from all of this stuff and stepping into your higher self, listen, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I am working so hard behind the scenes, and it's going to take me some time, okay, because obviously I already got a lot going on, but this is something that I cannot wait to release. I cannot wait. We're going to have a little release party. It's going to be a launch party. It's going to be so amazing for the Rich Mindset Mastery course. So please make sure that you go and click the link in the description box below and sign up for the wait list for the Rich Mindset Mastery course. So your email will be attached when you're gonna need to get this information. Okay, it's gonna be exclusive. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be big. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And make sure you get your $10 ebook as well, Becoming Her ebook, with your free affirmations book if you have not got it. And the ones who did get it, thank you so much. The ones who have placed their orders in today, yesterday, and the day before, all that, thank you so much. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time, ladies. Okay. I'll see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded. Until next time, Rich Babes, stay rich. Love you.